everyone, Matt here from BeyondGrappling.com and the University of Judo.com. This month I'll be going through everything to do with kettlebells for Judo and Jiu-Jitsu to help you stay fit and strong for Judo and Jiu-Jitsu. In the first video on this series, I just shared with you that I just enjoy doing kettlebells. And if you enjoy doing it, you're probably going to do it for a long period of time, okay? If you don't enjoy kettlebells, you're probably going to do them for 2 months and then quit, okay? But I really enjoy them for lots of different reasons, okay? Today in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you the pros and cons of kettlebell training, okay? So some of the things that are really good and some of the things where kettlebells lack, okay? So one of them is, what I really like about kettlebells is there's no really set range or range to move the kettlebell, okay? So I can do a kettlebell, for example, a kettlebell press going straight up. I can go a little bit out to the front, okay? I can go a little bit wherever I like. I can even do a bench press, so I lean over and press it up. I can do lots of different presses, okay? Where it's not in one range, okay, or one movement, which means it's just nicer on my joints, okay? So where a barbell, I find if I do a shoulder press with a barbell, because I've got some mobility problems, it's just really uncomfortable. But with a kettlebell, I can manage it and work it really well, okay? But kettlebells in general, one thing about them which is really good is that you can do unilateral work. You can just do one side, and by doing one side, my abs are going to be moving a lot more. Sometimes I just get someone to hold a 30-kilo kettlebell here, or 32, just for 3 minutes, and their abs just die because my abs have to hold it up, okay, because it's balanced, it's unbalanced, okay? But versus if I hold it in the center here, it's now balanced. It's a lot easier to hold it when I'm holding it by the horn. So straight away, some unilateral work, okay, is already a massive load on the abs. Another one is it really works your grip strength. You've always got to hold the kettlebell in a particular way and your forearms get pumped. It does work your grip strength, okay? So another pro doesn't take up much space. So I've got 44s down to 10s, and it takes up hardly any space, and you can do most movements with it, which is really fun. Now, problems with kettlebells. The first one is, if you're looking at developing a ton of power through your lower body, kettlebells aren't going to give you that through the legs, okay? So for example, I've got a 20-kilo kettlebell here. I can just rack it with one hand and I can squat, okay? And that is actually not too bad, okay? That's pretty easy. If I grab my 28, okay, now watch this. Whoa, it's much harder because of my abs have to work a lot more to hold the weight, which means I'm really only squatting a 28-kilo kettlebell. How much stronger is that going to get you through your legs? Not very strong. Okay, so now I've got a 44 here, 44-kilo kettlebell. I can't even rack that one-handed and squat with it. Good. Once again though, it's not going to put a massive amount of load through your legs versus getting a barbell, back squat, 100 kilos, 80 kilos. That's going to develop way more leg strength. So kettlebells really suck in their leg strength department. Unless you change to doing some single leg stuff, Bulgarian split squats, lunges, that sort of stuff. And that's how you build your leg strength in kettlebells, but not really so in squats, okay? Another one that kettlebells struggle with is chest. Okay, you can do a floor press where you lay on the ground. Just quickly do it. Where you lay on the ground, roll this up onto your chest, and you can do some floor press. But when you start getting heavy, it is so hard to roll the 32 and bench press it. It's really difficult. And then after a while, you're gonna get 40-kilo kettlebells just to do floor press. It doesn't quite work for you. So what you can do is you can do obviously push-ups on the kettlebells. You can also grab a weight vest. This is about 25 kilos. And you can do some push-ups on the kettlebells using your weight vest. But after a little while, it becomes not heavy enough, okay? So kettlebells really suck in the chest development department. And so what you'll need to do is grab some Roman rings, hang them from a chin-up bar, or grab some parallettes and be doing dips on there to develop the chest if you're looking at getting a stronger chest. So kettlebells are awesome in so many different ways. You can do cardio with them. You can do strength training with them. They don't take up much space, works your grip strength. You can do one hand at a time. You can do both hands at a time. It develops lots of lower body power and strength. But if you're looking at overall power and strength, barbell is going to give you more weight, which is going to develop to more overloading those systems, which is going to get you a lot stronger in the long term, especially with movements like bench press, squats, deadlifts, and all the variations that you have of them. Okay, another one is just the bench press. It's not overly great, but there's some of the pros and cons of using kettlebells that you need to know of. And once you know the cons, you can just change them by doing something different. Like I said, dips or single leg stuff, and then you're good to go with training with kettlebells. That's it from me. Stay tuned for the rest of the month. I'm going to put workouts, movements, all that sort of stuff on there. If you have any questions or comments, please leave a comment and I'll do my best to. I will get back to you. Okay, so have a great week. Talk soon.